Now that you have your ES8 electrostatic headphone amplifier out of the box, let's quickly take inventory of all the tubes that are supplied. You should have 4 EL84 power tubes and 4 8532 driver tubes. The brands of the tubes may be different depending on when your amplifier was built, based on the availability of these tubes. Next, carefully open each tube and inspect for any shipment damage. There should not be any cracks or visible damage on each tube. On the amplifier itself, there are 4 driver tube sockets labeled 8532. In the back, there are 4 power tube sockets labeled EL84. Make sure that you install the correct tubes to the correct socket. The EL84 goes to the back. Take a close look at the pins on the tubes. It is important that the pins on the tubes are aligned to the tube socket. It may feel a little bit tight, but once the pins are aligned, you can easily insert the tube. Repeat this process for all of the tubes. Again, carefully inspect the tube visually for any cracks or damage before installing it on the amplifier. All 4 of the power tubes should be installed securely. If you wiggle the top of the tube, there should not be any movements. Let's move on to the driver tubes. Double check that the tubes that you're installing are the correct ones. The 8532 are labeled 8532 on the socket. Similar to the power tubes, inspect the tube before installation. Taking note of the tube pins, ensure that they are aligned to the tube socket before applying pressure to install the tubes. Double check that each of the tubes are installed securely. Now you should have all 8 tubes installed on the amplifier. Before connecting the amplifier to a power source, it is important to double check that the amplifier is not powered on and the volume is all the way down. The power button should be flush like this, not indented like this. When it's in this position, this means the amplifier is on. In the out position, the amplifier is off. Make sure that it is off before you connect the amplifier to a power source. The power cord for ES8 is an industry standard IEC type connector. This is similar to computer monitors and computer PC towers or other home audio electronic devices. This cable is not supplied with the amplifier, and we recommend using a high quality cable for the best results.